everybody, how are you all doing? Welcome to this little video here, which is a little blues tutorial, which I had a question from a guy called Mitch Connor on Twitter, and he asked me, hey Pete, the little Christmas jam that you did, the little changes you did with the captain from a Christmas jam, I don't know when it was. I've got the video up here and it was 2015, 25th of December, so it's a long time ago, so I had to look back at the video, and he asked, what are you playing in that progression there? And it's a very simple sort of 12-bar blues. What I do is I actually first I want to say thank you so much to everybody out there who subscribed. I've just hit 10,000 subscribers, and that is really cool for me, and I really appreciate all of your comments and all of your questions on Twitter and on Instagram and on Facebook and all that stuff, and I try to answer all of your questions. It is a bit difficult, there is a lot to do. I've got a lot to do with Anderson's as well. Today we've done 5 videos. I've done 4 with the beer and 1 drum video, and that's quite a lot of work. But I thought I wanted to just do this video for Mitch, since he asked, and basically it is a 12-bar blues in A, and I built it over this. You know, I say simple, but it might not be that simple to somebody, and I appreciate that. So it's kind of the 3 chords you have is A and D and E. So those are the 3 chords, and the blues goes. So the blues progression is a simple blues that I've kind of, one of the first things I actually learned a long time ago, way back when I was very young, and that was to play this. So what I'm playing is, basically, if you can see my right hand down here, I've got the A and the D string, and I'm plucking those 2 strings at the same time. I've had my first finger on the 3rd string and the 2nd fret, and I pick them both at the same time. You can either use a pick, and this is a Dunlop prime tone jazz 3, so you can either go and then you do the shuffle, boom, there you go, and then I put my finger here on the 4th fret like that, and then that continues to D and on the E string. And so on and so forth. And that's basically where this kind of thing comes from. Then I'm adding like a walking bass, like a bass line to it. There we go. And then I go. I'm doing a chromatic walk up from B to D, so I go, and then I'm here, so I'm going. So then I walk from D flat up to the E, and what happens is I'm basically playing, so I'm playing third and the 7, I'm playing the 3rd and the 7 from D flat. So that chord is, if you're playing a blues, you go to A, you want to play D, you can play a D up here. How I do that is I play D, F sharp, and C, which is the 7, so 1, 3, 7, and I basically play those 2, and I sort of just play that up to there, so that goes in, and then I add in as well on the video, I add this little thing here from D when I'm on the D. So there's a lot of chromatic walking bass in between those lines. Okay, so I'll try to do it slowly and see if I can sort of show you how I'm doing the walking bass. So I'm going on the A, sorry. And then I'm going walking up to D. So I'm here. Then I can throw that in. Then I can go here. There you go. So the last chord, I'll put my third finger down over these, over the E and the B and the G string. Do a third, and that works everywhere there. So let me play it again a little bit up to speed. I did mess up a little bit there. I'm really sorry about that, but I'll try to play it up to speed a little bit so you can see. And here comes the walking up. So that's kind of what it is. And you can walk back again there from the D if you want to do that. So there's all of these chromatic little movements. So it's just kind of to get familiar with the first 12-bar blues in those three keys, and then sort of throw the chromatic sort of approaching notes up to, if that makes any sense, up to the next, up to the fourth, and then to the fifth. So I'll try again. And you can go. So you can use that chord again, and you can use that there, or you can go. You know what I mean? So there's all those passing notes and chromatic bass lines there, which is pretty cool. So, and then he asked, Mitch also asked, what did I then play chords on top of that? Now, a really cool little thing that I learned a long time ago is to play, when you're in A, you play the 7 and the 3rd. So those two. So you can see it's a very, very, sort of very simple, but you simply take the bass note away. You take the A and the D and the E away. So you just play. You move that down, which becomes the next chord, and then you're back up here, and then you're here, move it off half a step, 2 halves down. So what that turns out to be is I'm going to try to loop the first bit now, which is like this. Got that, so I'm going so if I want to, then I can blow it. So what I was doing there was I was doing it basically a little riff like that, and then you can move that up to the D in 10th, and up to E. So all I'm doing is just playing those two. Or you can use the chord that I showed you before. So then there's a little the A7 is like this. So you basically got. So normally if you have a bar chord, you'd play it like this. You know, when you bar your chord over like that. So like your E chord, you move it up to there. And then basically just take away a lot of fingers, basically. So you end up with that. And then you go down to your D. And then back to your A7. And then to your E9, E7, 9, and D7. So if I start the loop again, I'll try that, put that in. So. So then you got that. If you then want to add a little bit of a cooler thing, it's another thing I played. I think I played it on there. It's like this. You know, I don't want to overfill you with stuff because then it gets a bit too complicated. But I guess you can fast forward and skip and do sort of stuff with YouTube, so slow it down and all that stuff. Anyway, so it's another little thing. It's still in A. So you got. So you're basically in the 5th fret from the 7th on the 2nd string and the 3rd string, and then chromatic down. And if you want to be a little bit extra, throw some extra spice in there, you put that in. And then you got. And you can of course mix all of those together. You can also throw the A in, or the D in on the top, or the E in. So if I mix those together, it goes something like this. Oh, here we go. Well, there you are, Mitch. I hope that helps. There's a little few bits and pieces in there that I hope you can use. And it's always great to have a looper going, because you can try to add all of these things together like I did. So you put the first thing down. I'm at the moment I'm using I left my other looper somewhere else, and I'm using the looper that's in the Kemper. But it's great to have a looper because you can put all these things together and kind of jam on top of them, and then from there on you can start soldering, which we can take a look at some other time. But anyway, thank you ever so much again, everybody, for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and thank you for following me on Instagram and asking all these questions. And I try to get around to all these videos when I do have the time. Anyway, thank you very much again, and I will see you very soon. Take care.